Welcome back to Market Pros. Alright, so we got Bitcoin on Bybit, the 1 hour. We're going to be on the 1 hour because not much has changed. It looks like we could be curling over, but as long as we make a higher low, we should be decent. I'm still expecting a possible bounce up to 35, but that's if we don't roll over. And I'm going to expect major resistance at 32,500. So unless we can get above this purple zone, I don't think we go to 35. So it's either we roll over here or we roll over here. I do think we are going lower, but I do think there's a pretty good chance that this corrective pump is not over. So far we are up from a wick to wick basis. We did go up 23%. As of right now, we're still up 16% on the uptrend. Okay, so your momentum starting to wane. You're starting to make your way on the top of this bearish control zone. Looks like you could be entering it. Actually, looks like you got some sort of symmetrical triangle here, which would have a measured move down to about 38.6. So let's see what level. Let's see what price that would lead us to about. Let's see here. Entered 38.6. So that would take us to 29,000. See if that coincides with anything. 29K. Okay. That can't be right. So basically it would put us in the bearish control zone. Honestly, I think if we break this last low at 28,200 is when we do roll over, and make a new low. If we do pass that last low, make a lower low, I think that's when we go down pretty sharply, pretty quick. So your MACD did just cross the zero line, but it's losing its downside curvature. Okay, your negative momentum is decreasing, so it could come back up for a retest of the 100. This is starting to look like it's going to roll over. Your vol is decreasing. Your BBWP is contracting as of now. So your moving averages, your 21 did just cross the 50. They haven't quite fanned out yet. You did come up with the 21 and get rejected from the 100. Resumption down. Now, okay, so if we can break this last high at basically 31K, I think we go up to 32.5. If we can break 32.5, I think we go up to 35, close the CME gap, then roll over. If we roll over here, new lows quickly. I think we would come down to 24 pretty quick. If we do break this last low. So those are my thoughts for Bitcoin. Let's move on to Ethereum. Oh, by the way, if you guys are liking the video, like and subscribe to the channel. Free way to support the channel. Check out our links in the description below, one being our Discord. Definitely check out the Discord. Good conversation there. All about trading, investing, crypto, all that. Stocks, commodities, everything. Okay, so here on Ethereum, we are on Coinbase, we are on the 1 hour. So on Ethereum, your 21 never got above your 50, and now your 21 is holding us down. So Ethereum looks a little worse. Your momentum is kind of doing something similar. Looks a little better, but it could pick up quickly. So if Ethereum rolls over, it's going to enter this bearish control zone quick. It's going to cascade down. Your low is all the way down here. Actually, you're making a lower low. You are making a lower low. You could say that this is a low already. On the 4 hour, it wouldn't be. On the 4 hour, I don't think this would be a low either. Let's go to the 4 hour real quick. Okay, so here on the 4 hour, we have not made a low just yet. But it would be a higher low if we can get back above this 21. Let's see here. Your MACD, fresh cross of the 0 line, but your negative momentum is decreasing a little bit. You do have support around this 0 line and this area right here, so we could come down a little bit farther, then pop up, make a higher low, see where we're at. We could come all the way up. So if Bitcoin goes to 35, I think we could come all the way up to these POCs right here on the VPVR in between. Let me go ahead and put a box. Kind of be a big box, but this could get front ran or overran pretty quick. So there's our box of destruction. You know, if this thing comes up here and just rolls over, we're going to make new lows, in my opinion. Your vol is contracting. As you can see, we're kind of going sideways, a little down to the right. So yeah, I mean, kind of neutral on the market right now. It all just depends on which way we break. If we roll over here at 2,000, if we break 2,000, I think we make new lows. I think the next stop, okay, so we did come down to that 17. Remember when we were talking about that 1,700 level? We came right down to it, exactly to it. So if we do break this last low at 2K, actually, yeah, 2K, break that last low, I think we go down to 15. Let's move on to Solana. Solana's got a, so 21 and your 50 are contracted all the way. So it just depends on which way they fan out. That'll be kind of an easy signal. And it depends on whether you break this 48.40 level. If you do, I think you come all the way back down and make new lows, especially if you break the 34.35 region. So your momentum is neutral at the moment. You are at the neutral median line. You are below the signal line, though. On your MACD, coming down to that 0 line, your negative momentum is starting to increase. And you are below the signal line. Your vol is pretty flat. Looks like you have a downside curvature a little bit, so it's contracting a little bit as we move sideways. So it all depends on which way we break out here. If we break this last high at 54.82 region, I think we come all the way up to the 66 region, where that 200 is sitting. If we can break that, I think we can come up to 75.50. So those are your levels for Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Remember, if we break these last lows, the short-term lows too, I mean, basically if we break out of the bottom of the range that we're forming, new lows. If we break out of the tops, that would kind of coincide with Bitcoin breaking out of its top and going to 35K. I think 35K is the best case scenario. And it would lead the coins up to the top side levels that we were talking about. So definitely pay attention to Bitcoin. Stay nimble. Once again, if you guys like the video, like and subscribe to the channel. And everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening. And I will see you in the next one.